Hi guys, welcome to the Cryptoverse. In this video, we're going to have a discussion about the future of our world. Now, you might be wondering what that has to do with you. Well, if you've been following closely, everything seems to point towards some sort of augmented reality or virtual reality experience like none other before it. So what does it mean for you? Well, if you want an idea, then make sure to watch this video till the end. I'm going to show you how the Metaverse is going to change everything. It's not just some pie in the sky idea that never happens, it's happening right now and we need to be ready for it. But as always, before we begin, kindly subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you can access videos just like this one. Now let's get into what the Metaverse is, why it'll happen soon enough, and how you can start preparing for your new life there today. The real world has faded into insignificance, and the growing interest in virtual openness has aided the majority in becoming accustomed to change. With technological advancements lauding the power of new media in the 21st century, the web has turned into a focal point of data and diversion for millions. Trendy expressions in tech go back and forth, and in any case, some of them stay close by. Computerized reasoning, virtual or increased reality, crypto, blockchain, the rundown continues and gets greater continuously as innovation takes greater steps and advances quicker. Meet the most recent trendy expression that is staying put, the Metaverse. What is by and large the Metaverse? Well, a Metaverse is a common computer-generated experience space. In these spaces, people can interface with each other in computerized developments or environments and address themselves with advanced symbols. Like the web, the Metaverse will consistently remain dynamic and live. It won't ever wind down in any event when you're not connecting with it. Metaverse innovation, which is essentially engaged in actual reality, is a virtual world that includes encounters, conditions, and elements over the internet. Metaverse innovation is advancing at a rapid pace thanks to augmented reality innovation and devices. Now, do you recall the Matrix? The Metaverse is comparable in idea that we associate with each other PC-based reality. In these spaces, people are allowed to communicate their thoughts in a wide range of ways. This is a trademark in current gaming where players can modify their symbols' appearances. Clients will be allowed to put themselves out there in any way they see fit. Advanced economies will exist and flourish inside the Metaverse. As in the actual world, clients will actually want to buy superficial points of interest or invest their energy doing jobs to obtain resources. The Metaverse is a continuation of a long-range interpersonal communication in virtual conditions and is apparently the following emphasis of what the web will be. Basically, the word portrays a world where our everyday lives rise above a solidarity reality and incorporate augmented reality also. After some time, it has come to include the VR encounters, AR drives, and other computerized reenactments that have become typical in the present day and age. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg declared a fairly aggressive arrangement for Facebook's future to turn it into a supplier of powerful computerized and virtual encounters rather than a group of interconnected social applications. In an article in January 2020, investor Matthew Ball additionally had a go at making unequivocal meanings of the Metaverse. These qualities included enveloping the physical and virtual universes, both having their own economy, and presenting another component, interoperability, implying that clients would have the option to utilize their characters and items starting with one stage or metaverse then on to the next. In case there is one thing that is valid as of now, it is that the Metaverse is the science fiction hypothesis that is the nearest to satisfaction, considering the number of components of its clients would already be able to encounter today. So what does our future resemble once the Metaverse turns into the new standard? With the Metaverse having autonomous, entire economy of its own, cryptographic money and computerized cash will probably turn into the key conditional technique. The most broadly realized cryptographic forms of money today are Bitcoin or Ethereum, yet the rundown of computerized monetary standards will probably turn out to be increasingly more assorted as new ones are presented consistently. Regardless, such monetary standards will be critical to exchanging across this present reality and the computerized world, all while being upheld and conveyed by advancements, for example, blockchain. A portion of the pioneers of the enterprises to be first in building the Metaverse are gaming, crypto, design, and even Hollywood. And what's more, clothing brands and VIPs are joining gaming metaverses. The most recent models incorporate the cooperation of Gucci and Roblox. The house carried some uncommon things to the stage last year, and with the help of our Baker local area, we are presently excited to declare the following period of our cooperation as Gucci enters the metaverse in an intriguing manner, said a Roblox declaration. Dropping simultaneously with the divulging the House of Gucci garden archetypes, a vivid media experience in Florence, Italy that investigates and commends the house's remarkable innovative vision. A virtual Gucci garden space was accessible to everybody on Roblox for quite some time toward the finish of May. Gucci additionally dropped a restricted version of virtual packs in the game which sold for around $4,115, which is 350,000 Robux, the game's money, which is around more than $3,400 retail esteem. Among the organisations that are now the first comers into this new economy are gaming organisations, specifically Epic with its Fortnite game that has been totally changing virtual games as far as players might be concerned about making a persuading, sensible world around the game. Among the game's greatest drives starting the metaverse were the shows. The game facilitated incorporating shows with Travis Scott and all the more as of late Ariana Grande. Different enterprises will be quick to follow as the lines between the real world and the computerized get increasingly hazy, and the metaverse will likewise affect, if not totally rethink, the manner in which individuals work. Almost certainly the COVID-19 pandemic has as of now been the greatest test for the corporate world, moving work and representatives to far off coordinated effort right away and constraining individuals to consolidate their genuine and virtual personas. The world saw the considerably more sudden ascent of stages like Zoom and Slack, which empowered cooperation a good ways off and across time contrast, and ended up being key in battling for significant degrees of commitment and efficiency in troublesome occasions. With lives gradually getting back to business as usual, however not completely, a few things won't change, and one thing that is sure that individuals have found that working remotely makes the way for the new freedom for cooperation, development and achievement, despite the fact that everything appeared to be frightening toward the worldwide pandemic. The fate of work in the metaverse is considerably more productive and smoothed out, and it's also helpful for representatives and managers at the same time. The fate of trade will not be as old as. While after the pandemic, web-based shopping and conveyances have turned into the new norm, and the metaverse will just speed up this pattern. Shoppers will at this point not have to visit actual stores anymore. VR and AR encounters will permit the investigation of brands and their contributions from the solace of a client's home. Then again, the metaverse will likewise empower the more intuitive in-store encounters. VR and AR sets will make more conceivable to attempt an assortment of items inside the store, regardless of whether the item is available or not. These prospects are presently not anecdotal, and they haven't been for some time. Snapchat is perhaps the best illustration of how the metaverse is as of nowhere without us understanding it. From modified channels that permit brands to interface with purchases on a more profound level to Snapchat's review that uncovers clients might want to see a greater amount of such intuitive substance, it's unmistakable what's to come is here, currently regardless of whether individuals completely acknowledge it. If we look past amusement and social encounters, the metaverse stands to fundamentally change the manner in which we also learn. We're as of now seeing this with instructive substance and vivid preparation in medical services, the car businesses, and that's just the beginning. The metaverse will ultimately envelope work, diversion, and everything in the middle. Like telephones and workstations today, our foundation should be sufficiently adaptable to oblige every one of these diverse use cases. Before long, start testing Quest for Business, another setup of highlights intended for organisations, however, which runs on a similar BioQuest 2 headset you can purchase today. The mission for businesses will allow you to sign into your Quest 2 headset with a work account. A forthcoming business just log in, and that will permit you to team up with associates and access efficiency applications like Horizon Workrooms and Gravity Sketch without utilising your own Facebook account. The mission for business will likewise empower admittance to devoted stage works that organisations need for work, similar to account the board IDP and SSO reconciliation outside a cell phone, the executives, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. The metaverse has the potential to change the way that people interact, both with technology that they use on a regular basis and with the people they need to interact with for work. With many people looking for remote jobs now and many companies investing in the remote opportunity, the metaverse has the potential to enhance relationships and connections, putting some of the human element back into those two-dimensional virtual meetings. The Metaverse may be one of the more popular expressions in the heap of patterns that flash in the tech world. However, in contrast to the numerous others, it has foundations in the public eye as of now. With COVID-19 accelerating enormous scope, digitisation and driving individuals all throughout the planet to submerge themselves into the advanced world, the Metaverse is anything but anecdotal science fiction future any longer. Truth be told, it's one of the potential outcomes that are more like a going all-out acknowledgement than some others. Now, we know that the future is bright. The Metaverse will be our new reality and we can't wait to see what it holds for us. There are so many more ideas about how people might interact with each other in this virtual world, so subscribe to our channel if you want to stay up to date with all of them. Also, don't forget to like the channel and hit the notification bell, and we'll await your comments below on your opinions about the Metaverse. Until next time, all the best.